The Rain That Fell Up. Book 1. The Tale of the Broken World. Once upon a time, the world was just as we knew it. Blue clouds drifted across the sky while oceans, lakes, and rivers waved gently below. But one year, something strange began to happen. It stopped raining. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The land grew dry, flowers wilted, and rivers whispered their last songs. To fix this, people built a giant rain machine. It was supposed to pump water into the sky and bring it back down as sweet rain again. At first, it worked, but then, one morning, it broke. With a loud boom, the skies shook, and everything changed. Water no longer fell down. It started to rise. The oceans, lakes, and rivers, all of them, began floating up into the sky. Waves swirled through the air, rising higher and higher. Clouds melted into the earth, while the sky filled with rolling waves. It was as if the world had flipped upside down. People were confused, but after the shock wore off, they began to adapt. Some built tower cities that reached all the way to the sky. From their golden balconies, they could almost touch the floating sea above. In one of those towers lived a curious girl named Sunny. Every morning, she would stare at the shimmering ocean in the sky and wonder, will I ever get to swim up there? Others built cities on clouds, floating towns made of soft, fluffy mist. There lived a cheerful boy named Cloudy. He would sit on the edge of his cloud and swing his legs, dreaming about who might live below. On the ground, the sun could no longer reach through the thick fog. Some families moved underground, building warm homes powered by glowing magma deep below the earth. One quiet boy named Terra spent his days drawing stars on the stone walls and dreaming of the sky he could no longer see. But over time, the people began to argue. The tower people collected water from above. The cloud people stored rising steam in jars. The underground people had no more water at all. Water belongs to everyone, some cried, but others wanted it only for themselves. Far from the shouting grown-ups, the three children, Sunny, Cloudy, and Terra, were dreaming the same dream. I wonder what the others are like. And one day their dream came true. Sunny climbed to the top of her tower and spotted Cloudy waving from a cloud. She tossed him a rope, and up he climbed. They laughed, shared stories, and traded gifts. Sunny gave Cloudy a flower, and he gave her a piece of cloud candy. Together, they decided to go down to the surface to find Terra. Through thick clouds and glowing mist, they reached the ground and found the tunnels below. Deep in the cave, they met Terra, his eyes wide with wonder. He had always dreamed of this day. As the three friends talked, Terra remembered a tale from his grandfather. One day, a great rain will come, but not from the clouds. It will pour from everywhere, and the world will crack. The children ran to warn their people. Something big is coming. We must prepare. Few listened, but the children didn't give up. Sunny helped her city strengthen the towers. Cloudy warned his floating town to bind its clouds together. Terra dug deeper shelters underground. Then the great rain came, but this time it didn't fall down. It surged from every direction. Water gushed up sideways, backwards. The sky roared, the earth shook, and the world cracked. Tower cities toppled, cloud cities scattered in the storm. The ground split open, the world broke apart, but all was not lost. Thanks to the children's warnings, some people had prepared. Some escaped to the sky, some hid deep underground. A few brave souls survived. When the storm passed, the world was different. The sea still floated above. The ground still shimmered with clouds. But hope shimmered too. The children, Sunny, Cloudy, and Terra, held hands and smiled. Together they had saved many lives, and now they would help build a new world. Far above, a new light glimmered in the sky. A new journey was waiting, and so the story ends. Or perhaps it just begins. To be continued. Book 2. Rise to the Sky. Chronicles of the Cracked World.